Welcome everybody to a new episode of LeadlapTV, and we have a very special guest today from Italy, Alberto Panebianco. Ciao Alberto, come stai?
Ciao André. I'm good. I'm great, actually.
No, I ask in Italian, so you don't respond in Italian. Okay.
Nice. Now I'm gonna switch to English.
Perfect. Let's talk about the first and I think most interesting question. What are you going to do in 2022?
That's a nice question. I think the plan is, to compete again in the Euro NASCAR 2 Championship. We are already planning something. Um, you know, we looked on the past season, and we know what we're capable to do. So for sure, next year we'll try for the big one, or at least to compete for victories and podium. Um, we have still some conversations which are going on, but situation is looking good. So I'm confident that I will be in the race grid and see what happens.
You always said we, but who is we? Are you going to stick with Not Only Motorsport?
Yes, no doubt about that.
Okay, perfect. So the plan is, we talk about the plan to come back to the Euro NASCAR 2 with Not Only Motorsport in the 2022 NASCAR Whelen Euro Series season, right?
Yes, definitely.
Perfect. So this is the time we can talk a little bit about your debut season. You were crowned the Rookie Trophy champion in 10th place. You reached the top 5 two times. You were inside of the top 10 six times. So in the end, it was a quite successful rookie season. How do you think? How do you rate your performances with Not Only Motorsports in 2021?
Uh, you know, I had time after the season to look into details what we did. From my point of view, I think some mistakes, which I did, of course, but I think they were allowed because I have very little experience in motor racing, so those mistakes I can live with them. Um, so there has been highs and lows, but at the end of the day, the highs were more than lows. So I'm pretty satisfied with my performances and also with the team performances. So overall, I think it's been a good season, which, as I was saying before, boosting us for the next one.
Yep. We have seen one of your teammates, Navetalo, in victory lane. We have seen that Not Only Motorsport is capable of competing at the very top level in Euro NASCAR. So, what are you going to do to be one of those guys in 2022? What is your preparation for the next season?
I mean, I know I have to work on my mindset, especially because I think my biggest opponent is myself. So sometimes I wasn't able to express myself at my top performance because of myself, and that's the area where I'm trying to work in this winter. And of course, a lot of sim racing, a lot of physical preparation. Off season is pre-season, so I'm trying to be just the best version of myself every day. Um, and as you were saying, we started the season, I think, like the underdogs, because no one could expect us to be in the victory lane. And when I was sure at some point we will be there, um, and I was so happy for the guys to be in the victory lane in Zolder. Also for Nave, I have a really good relationship with him. I was so happy for him. He deserves it. Every person in the team just basically deserved that victory. That weekend we were so on point with everything, and we carried the momentum into Vallelunga. Uh, Vallelunga for me was a bit unlucky because I had contact in race one, and then my gear lever broke in race two, so basically nothing I could do. Uh, but yeah, I was happy for the victory in Zolder for the team.
You said you want to work on your mindset. It's, I think, very interesting for persons out there who are not driving racing cars. How do you change that? How do you work on that part?
Well, I don't want to go actually into details, but you I'm reading some books and working with some specialists on my mind, and it's not the same for everyone. I mean, you have to find what works for you,
Yep.
but you have to keep in mind that you can control your thoughts, you can control your emotions, and for me, to control my emotion, especially before coming to a race weekend or to a race, is really important.
Okay.
As long as I can control those emotions, I think I can perform in the best way I can.
Very.
That's basically the package of working on your mind.
I totally understand that you don't want to go too deep into the details, but this is a very interesting thing. Okay, the next one. What is a day in the life of Alberto Panebianco look like when you're preparing for your NASCAR season?
Well, actually, these days I'm quite busy between working, studying, and training. So basically, I have half day for studying and training. Sometimes, I can split my available time between those activities. Um, but it's Christmas time, so there are a lot of things, beautiful things that are happening in my life, which I'm grateful for, and so it's a happy period for me right now. Um, and those activities gives you extra motivation to always do well, because I don't have a lot of time, so I need to be organized between everything, and I think it's good for being the right mindset for the next season.
Yep. What are you studying when I'm allowed to ask?
Automotive engineering.
Automotive engineering. Okay. I remember the times when I was in university to study economics, so tough times.
Many years
Yes.
ago.
Don't remember me about that. Okay. Very last question for today. What are your goals? You said you want the big trophy, but to be a little bit more precise, what are you going to accomplish in the next season? What are your goals, your aims?
Well, of course, every driver wants to win, and I think that means everything, and that means nothing. So, uh, realistically, is I think I want to compete for some victories and for podiums. Mm, but there's no magic behind it. I mean, there's so much work behind the scenes, and that's why I think that rookie title, which you can see the the trophy there, meant much more than just race wins, podiums, and so on. Because I know mm, all the work I put behind those races. I know all the work my team put behind those races to allow me to perform as better as I can. And in some way, they were inspiring. Sorry, because everyone have some bad days, good days, and but you need to stay focused and be confident that at the end of the time, everything goes with plans. Um, so just keep working hard, and be faithful that it will happen. I know what I can do based on what I saw this season. So I'm confident. We will do well.
Perfect. Alberto, thank you so much for joining us here today. And I wish you all the good and the best luck for the next season. And if you all guys like this format, let us know in the comments. Let us know. You're back?
Yeah.
No
sorry.
problem. No problem.
I had a phone call, and when I got a phone call,
Yeah,
the
no
Wi-Fi.
problem. I just
work.
start with the outro again. Thanks, Alberto.
Okay.
Thanks, Alberto, for joining us here today. And let us know when you have 100% confirmation about your plans in 2022.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Thank you, André. Thanks for having me.
Grazie mille. And if you all like this video, please hit the like button. If you have any suggestions, let us know in the comments. And if you don't want to miss any video in the future, just hit the subscribe button. And with this said, I wish you all a pleasant day. Goodbye and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye.